picking back up where it left off, you guys were in the hallway. You had just left room 6-7, where you had discovered the hay floor that had been used partially as a bathroom, the pieces of remains of a mural of some kind on the wall. And as you were leaving the room, a monk with a whip confronted you in the hallway. And as you're pulling out what, you have weapons in hand, he lashed out at you, and then he holds up a hand. Like, wait, please, don't shoot.
Okay.
What's the meaning of this attack?
Please. I don't want trouble. I'm not here to hurt you. I'm here to get you. Your presence has been requested. Please, follow me.
Do you usually ask for people to follow you with a whip?
I always have whip.
Basically, yes.
Understand me.
Okay. We're
Please,
coming, right?
follow.
We're coming?
Yeah, which way is he headed, though?
He's heading back.
He's headed out into
the main monastery building.
Oh, okay. That doesn't sound creepy.
He tucks his whip away, and he basically leads you back to the main part of the monastery, back around through the kitchen, and by now it's dinner time. Dinner's being served. So the interior of the monastery is full of monks, and their leader is finishing giving a prayer of some kind. When he sees you, he sort of smiles and waves in your direction to have you come over to him.
Okay.
We're all outfitted with these weapons and rifles and everything. We're just kind of walking around like tourists. Okay.
It is very good for you to come. Thank you. A messenger
What
came.
can we do for you?
A messenger came a little while ago. It appears that there was an unfortunate death in the village. And I am sorry to say that Professor Ramsey was hurt.
They say what happened?
No, it's some sort of accident. I do not know the details. The messenger just wanted you to come back to the village as soon as you could. And I understand it's getting dark out, but a couple of the brothers will be able to at least illuminate your path out of the monastery, if you so choose to go back to the village.
So I kind of motion to Rob to step back a little bit, and I tell him, and I say, look, we searched up and down this. Unless we want to start looking in the tiles for a secret passageway or something, I think we've explored the monastery, and we said we wanted to take a look out in the woods for it behind the monastery. So maybe this is an opportunity for us to go check up on the professor, talk to him, see what he's found, and then figure out what to do because it's still relatively early. We woke up at like first light to come do all this. So, I mean,
Right.
got to be at least half a day left.
Yeah. Well, if we make a detour into the woods, I definitely want to do it while it's still light out.
Yeah,
I think it's a
absolutely.
good idea. I think, we can always come back if we learn something else that sends us in this direction. But yeah,
Yeah,
besides, I'm really curious about what might have happened in the village.
yeah, I'm definitely with you. I'm really thinking again, unless you want to start looking for like a secret passageway. The other thing is it might be what time is it, Mister Keeper,
It's probably
in the game?
late afternoon. The monastery is getting ready for supper.
Hello.
Oh, can you hear me?
Uh-oh.
Oh no,
Oh, we lost.
not again. Okay. Can you guys hear me at all?
Yes.
Yep. Yes. Woo.
Uh,
Yeah. What time is it in game?
it's late afternoon. The monks are settling down for dinner. It's not
Oh,
quite
it's later than I
sunset.
thought.
It's not quite sunset, but it's
How much?
later in the day.
About how much daylight do you think we have?
You maybe have a couple hours of daylight. You would definitely be able to
Yeah.
reach the village.
Yeah, but we're not going to be able to make it back here in time to go explore the forest in daylight. And unless you want to start like looking for secret passages or something, then maybe it is just best that we go back to the village.
Yeah, I think we probably ought to go back.
Okay.
We'll go straight back and we can hit the forest
All right.
Okay.
later if we think we need to.
A pair of the monastery brothers, um, they meet you at the door, and they sort of flank you and walk out towards the gate with you. They have torches, but they're not lit. You
Okay.
also notice that both of
Visibly?
them have sort of crude weapons on them.
Oh.
Sort of, they have knives that are belted, that are on their belts.
Oh.
They're sort of
Okay.
quickly fashioned. They're not really the greatest knives. It's sort of something you could shove into somebody, but slicing would be
Right.
difficult.
Okay.
And just as they're about to reach the door of the gate, the remains of the gate to the monastery, you all hear this mind-numbing screech in the air.
Uh-oh.
Does it sound similar to the sounds we heard? What was
Yes.
it, the night before or a couple
Yes.
nights before? Okay, wonderful. I will. We'll look up.
You see the brothers have pulled their little knives out and they're turning around, trying to see what's going on. And as you watch, one of the brothers' chest seems to explode as he's lifted into the air and pulled out of the monastery grounds by some invisible force.
Invisible. Oh, that's wonderful. Well, as soon as I saw the knives come out, I was going to draw my revolver.
All right.
And Sydney quickly unshoulders her rifle and
Judging by the position of the guy who's being lifted up and out, I'm going to take some shots where I think something invisible might be.
All right. You take it with a penalty die.
Okay. Let's do this. Yeah, I think I'll only take one shot just because. Let's see. Firearms, handgun. Oh, it's a success.
All right. So, even though you can't see what you're shooting at, you do manage to hit something.
Excellent.
You can roll damage.
Probably
for
piss
your
it
weapon.
off. Okay. Done. Should have just used it from the character sheet. Huh? Let's see. 5.
All right. So yeah, whatever is you shot at is pissed off. It drops the body, with a sickening thump.
And now it's coming after me.
But you
And
can't
I hate
see
to ask
where
this.
you can't see where it is.
Yeah, not now. I hate to ask this, but are we due sanity checks, sir?
We're
seeing the guy get impaled and lifted up?
I will say yes. You can make sanity rolls.
Okay.
0 if you make it, 1 if you don't.
Oh, hell, my sanity ain't that great. I shouldn't have suggested that.
Yeah, thanks. That was a really great idea.
Oh, hell no.
Please don't do that again. Oh, I made mine.
So you said 1?
Just
if
1.
we don't make it?
Yeah, just 1.
None if you do. Yeah! Okay. I'm going to fire at the thing, too. I mean...
All right. Again,
I mean-
you can make attack roll with disadvantage.
Penalty die? Well, I failed on everything. I just die suck at this.
So you're just taking your rifle and shooting into the air, but nothing.
Yeah! Woohoo!
Or at least you don't see any kind of blood spray. You don't hear anything. The other monk that's with you, he keeps turning around in a circle, and he's shouting something. You just don't understand it. The monk that was killed is laying in front of you, a bloody heap. Just dead.
Wonderful.
Okay.
Yeah, Hanson is, oh shit. Quick, get indoors. And he starts making for the buildings.
Yeah. Going back into the monastery.
All right. As you guys take off running, you can make another spot hidden roll. All of you can. Or you can try to.
Okay. Nope. Ah! Anson finds something.
Anson looks back. The monk is running after you, but after he takes a couple steps, he's lifted up into the air, and you can see what looks like a blood-covered black hand tear out of his body before he's yanked back to the ground and pounded against the dirt as if something is just standing there wailing on him.
Damn.
Okay.
I don't know what the hell this thing is, but it's invisible. I mean, part of me says stop and make a stand, but we can't see the thing.
And apparently we can't hit the thing. And even when we do, it just screams out and murders us. So
Yeah, I'm sure it's going to take more than a few hits to kill it, even if we can hit it. So
maybe we should retreat. I mean, so I imagine the gate is there, so I imagine we're somewhere around here.
Yeah,
Maybe we should retreat further back into the monastery.
if we can get indoors, with the roof
Yeah, like
over
right
our
here.
head.
Yeah, you
Maybe.
can. You guys can
That's where I'm
easily
headed
get
for.
back inside. And when you run in, all the monks look at you, kind of like confused. Like, you had just left. Why are you running back in? Kind of covered in sweat, got some blood on you, and your weapons are in hand,
Yeah.
like you were using them.
And Anson's eyes are like wide.
Exactly.
It's like, there's something out there, something in the air, invisible.
Which I say in
Chicken-
Chinese and Mandarin because I actually speak it.
Yeah, hopefully there's somebody in here who can speak English.
Um,
It's invisible. It's lifting people up off the ground and tearing them apart.
yeah, the older monk is like, you see him make some sort of gesture with his hand, sort of like an evil eye gesture, and he whispers the word tulpa. And he starts to back up as though he doesn't want to be anywhere near the doors.
So this is the tulpa.
Okay, yeah, that's what the tulpa is. Well, we figured that out.
Yeah.
Um,
Not sure that helps, but
yeah.
I guess
Well,
giving
we'll
you
know
the
the name
name
of
is
the
a-
thing when we're killed by it.
Yeah.
Not what else to do. I guess wait in here for a while and see if maybe the tulpa goes away and we can make a beeline back for the. Maybe it's one of those things where it comes out, it feeds on somebody, hunts, and then like goes back and takes a nap or something. Yeah. I'm gonna ask them in Chinese and Mandarin. How long does the tulpa stay?
You hear someone says back to you, one of the nearby brothers says, until it is called back.
It's called back. Okay.
Why do you think it came out here? Did somebody here call it here?
Oh. He looks at you kind of confused, but the older monk comes over and he's able to understand at least the basics of English. And he says, you should come with me, please. And he leads you back. He heads back towards the kitchen. Do you want to follow him?
Okay. Yeah. Answers are good.
All right.
Yeah.
So he waits for you back in the kitchen area. He shoos out any monks that are in there, and when you're just the three of you, or just the four of you, because he's still Winchester's still with you.
Yeah.
Sort of, he closes the curtain between the little dining area and the kitchen, and he, you can see he's afraid. He's sweating, his eyes are wide, and he says...
That is somehow comforting.
He says in hushed words, he did it. He should not have done it. I know he should not have done it.
Who should not have done what? Who are you talking about?
The tulpa is an evil spirit. But it is not from our world. It has to be called. And
Who calls it?
his name is Goba.
Goba.
He was a monk here. But he was forced to leave.
Where is he now? Oh. Okay.
You know where he is now?
Somewhere in the forest, right?
No, he is not in the monastery.
Does he live in the forest surrounding the monastery? The mountains surrounding the monastery?
No.
Does he live in the village?
He had a private room here that he used when he was teaching Mr. Avery.
Okay, but where is he now?
The last I heard said he went north.
North. Oh my God, these people. North. north. Okay.
What direction is the village from
The village is south.
the monastery?
South. The village is south of the monastery.
Okay.
Right.
Okay,
So
so the monastery between the village
north.
and the direction he went.
So if the village is south of the monastery is north of the village, which means he went north deeper into the mountains from the
Correct.
monastery.
Right.
Okay. Can we still hear screams coming from outside from the topa?
No, you can't.
I'm thinking to maybe make a run for it. You want to go look out the front door gate and see if we can make a run for the. Because it's only like a 15-minute It's only like 15 minutes from the monastery to the village, right?
Yeah, it's not that far.
You want to go take a peeky together?
Well, let me ask this monk. Why did Goba summon this thing? What was the purpose of it?
I don't know what he hoped to find or where he hoped to go, but it's a door to another world. And the tulpa came out.
So he opened a door to get to somewhere else, and he didn't necessarily summon the thing as much as the thing got out.
No.
Well, he can
Is that right?
call it. He can control it. He can call
Yes.
it back and forth. So I'm thinking this monk, somehow, maybe in the library, maybe working with Avery, he found like a summoning spell, and that's what he's doing. And that, under the table, this is like some kind of summoning spell for some Cthulhian monster, like a Bukashi or something, and he has a summoning spell for it.
Well, maybe we should go back and do a more thorough search of the library, see if we can find maybe something that'll let us banish the thing.
I'm all for that, but do you want to get back to do you want to go back to the village? Because if we don't go now or like soon, we're going to be stuck here overnight. And the professor was injured, so
Yeah.
I'd like to get
let's
back
go.
to the village if we can. I really don't want to have to do watches all night in this monastery.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. We're going to go back to the front gate and see if we can locate the tubarone. I'm going to call it tubarone. Whatever the thing is.
Topa.
And if it's not the topa, and if the topa, we don't see the topa or hear the topa or smell the topa, then I'm thinking we book for the village.
All right.
Well, the first thing to do is peek out the door here, and
Yeah.
I mean, if there are still people getting picked up off the ground and tossed around, maybe we should wait. Or maybe it's a good time to go while it's distracted. I don't know.
That's what I was also thinking, is that if it's busy with some of the monks, maybe we run away.
Yeah, that's okay. No, it's not okay, but you know.
Well, it's not okay, but it's okay.
All right.
It's better than really.
Better
not.
than the alternative.
Yeah.
There we go.
You guys can both attempt spot hidden rolls when you look outside
Okay.
with disadvantage.
Okay. Another spot hidden. With what?
With disadvantage.
This is,
So you mean a penalty?
A penalty die, yeah.
Okay.
I got it. Oh no, you got
I
it.
succeeded.
I fumbled. You got it.
No. Yeah, you
Yeah.
did fumble. I'm looking at the wrong way.
I fumbled.
You fumble. Wow.
Umbelina.
All right, so while Anson is looking,
I bump into it basically.
Anson's looking all around, just sort of glancing around, not really paying too much attention in the direction of the gate, more just sort of looking around the woods. Sydney is paying attention to the path that they have to take, looking for any signs of the dirt on the path being disturbed, the flowers, the trees, anything being disturbed, but everything seems quiet.
Okay, so I nudge him and I say, it's either standing really still waiting for somebody or it looks like it's clear.
Uh, okay. Uh,
Let's do it. Let's run.
yeah, we go and we either die horribly or we don't. So
Yeah.
All right.
there
Well,
you go. Let's
make
go.
dexterity checks. See how fast you guys can run back there.
Straight dexterity?
Just straight rolls. Yep.
Okay.
Hard success.
Success.
You make it with just you hustle. The little gravel on the path, no problem. You just skip over it, keep on running until you can see the torchlights of the village.
All right.
You pass the Bonchamon's house. You got a couple other little huts, and the stairs descending into the larger main part of the village, the poorer section.
Okay. Well, the professor was staying in their main lodge or whatever their main building was.
Yeah, he was staying down
where the
there.
porters and everybody was stuff. Okay.
So
we make our way there.
Yeah, when you get there, you look around and you just see there are some people standing around. You see a lot of old women crying because there are streaks of blood everywhere. As if something came through and just slaughtered people.
Okay. That's what I was afraid of. Well, ask him what happened.
In Mandarin, I asked them what happened.
Make a Mandarin roll. Make you roll for this one.
Okay. I do speak it fluently, but apparently they're using a dialect. I have no idea what it says.
They sort of understand you a little bit. At least enough to point in a direction towards the cliff that the village overlooks. But they don't say anything back to you. Your words mean little. Sort of like your inflection of what you're saying. But some of the old women point in one specific direction. Past all the blood stuff.
I basically say, there's a blood trail over the cliff. Do you want to go take a look at it? I imagine we maybe have like an hour before sunrise is darkness.
Yep.
Yeah, let's go have a look.
All right. So you make your way over there. The roads are, not the greatest. Again, not taken care of. But now they're all stained with blood. You see the occasional the occasional arm. And when you get closer to the cliff, you see a body of a person you recognize, surrounded by a few other bodies that you've seen before, or from people that you've seen before.
Who is it?
Well, on the ground are a couple of the porters that came up the mountain with you. Right near the edge of the cliff is Professor Ramsey.
Is he alive? He's not alive.
No, he's not alive. He's got 5 long gashes through his jacket and chest.
These look consistent with the
claw
or talon or whatever it was.
It looks exactly like the clawed hand you saw ripped through that monk.
Okay. Looks like this thing paid a visit to the village before it.
Can you both make
monastery.
Spot hidden rolls?
Sure.
No, I can't.
I did.
Sydney, you're kind of turn away a little. This is gross. This is disgusting. All the blood and guts everywhere. And you notice on the ground, sort of out of place, is a hand-smeared arrow.
Your audio is cutting out horribly.
It is? God damn it. All right.
Yeah.
I
sounds more like a sensitivity issue than a
Probably.
I heard
than
it
a
was
glitch.
handmade arrow. That's it.
All right, yeah, looking around on the ground, you see a hand-drawn arrow pointing north, but not in the direction of the monastery.
Not in the direction of the monastery. Okay, I pointed out to Anson. Okay, so first my question is, about how far down does it look like the professor is?
Oh, he's right the same level you are. He hadn't gone down the cliff.
Oh, okay. I want to search his body.
Okay.
I want to see it, because I'm thinking the professor wasn't stupid. Does he have anything on him? Did he find anything out? And then after searching the body, I want to go search where his or not his quarters, but where his bunk and gear was.
Okay.
So this arrow, it's drawn like just in the dirt? Is it drawn with the blood that's all around?
It's drawn with the blood on a rock, on the rocky surface of the road.
Oh, wow.
Now, I don't know if I could tell, but does it look like somebody used a finger or?
It looks like somebody used
like
several fingers and just kind of drew it almost hastily, like they were in the process of dying and drew it.
How close to the professor is it?
Close.
Close to his body? Okay.
Yeah,
So
and when you inspect his
hands?
body, you can see that his hands are covered in blood. But
Okay.
he has no injury on his
He might have
arms.
drawn it. Does he have anything else in like his jacket pockets or anything like that, or his bag?
You search him pretty quickly. He doesn't have a lot on him, but when you search some of his pockets, you find a scrap of paper with the word tulpa written on it.
Tulpa. I don't know if you're not saying anything, but I can't hear any audio.
Oh no, I wasn't saying anything.
Oh, okay. So Sydney turns to Anson and says, "You want to go? I mean, there's nothing we can do for them here. You want to go check out the professor's belongings? Because I found this slip of paper. It says Topa on it. So he must have been doing some research. Maybe he's got some more. Because again, below the table, what I'm thinking is that this monk found not only a summoning spell, but he found a summoning and binding spell. And that's what he's doing. He's calling this creature from this Cthulhian creature from the nether realm, and he's binding it and sending it to do his murdery stuff.
Right. But a motive for why
Revenge.
would be nice.
Revenge. He got kicked. I'm thinking he was the guy that was staying in that room that we found where like the hay was being used as like a toilet, and like, yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Pretty sure that's where maybe it was.
Because they were working together, and we know that, that the American guy, he actually lived in the Boshaman's house, because we found that room there and the stuff.
True.
Because I can't see him living in those kind of conditions. So I'm thinking that this monk lived in that room in the monastery, because again, it's the monastery.
We did find a photo of Avery's parents in that room, which leads me to believe Avery was there, or maybe both of them were in there.
Or yeah.
I don't know. Anyway, we're definitely going to have to go north of the monastery, travel north, but we can't do it tonight, so we may as well stay and do as much investigation here in the village as we can before we set out tomorrow morning.
And then head out in the morning. The blood trail should still be followable by then. Blood has a nice tendency of sticking around to things.
Yeah.
All
Not
right.
sure how far it'll go, but we've got, you know,
All right.
we
So
have a
you guys
general
can
direction at least.
easily go to the hut that the professor was staying in, and just sort of look around there. And you do find like a
Yeah.
handwritten journal. After a little bit of looking, um, that sort of would lead you to suspect that he was coming here to research the sort of research the Tulpa and the Tulpa legend. But he wrote down in the journal that the Tulpa is an insect, not a spirit of any kind.
An insect. Could still be like a Cthulian like bug. I mean, after
Yeah.
all, if it turned invisible, I mean,
And even if it looks insectile, doesn't necessarily mean it is.
it's
I
an
mean,
insectile.
that might just be the closest approximation to the way it looks.
Yeah.
I'm not entirely sure that makes any difference, anyways. But
All right, so
I mean, did that claw look at all insectile in any way? I can't imagine.
no, it looked like a five-fingered claw with
Okay.
a
Like
forearm
the
coming through
talon
it.
of a bird, or
Um, I'd say more like a bear claw, thick arm,
okay,
narrow claws.
okay.
But you guys are able to rest and able to set out in the morning. First light like you did before.
Okay. Okay.
Alrighty.
Do you have tracking, Anson?
I do not, not beyond the
One.
base chance.
Yeah, I have that too. I only have the base chance. I
But
don't have any.
what about Winchester?
Oh,
I'll
actually,
bet he's
tracking.
got tracking.
I have no idea.
I think he does. Let me see.
Look at that, he's got a 50 in tracking.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah. Well, you can certainly roll for that. He does not.
Of course not.
He cannot figure out where it goes. He cannot follow the blood trail.
Well, if we I'm thinking kind of going to where the arrow was drawn, kind of squatting down behind it and kind of sighting down the direction that it was drawn in is probably not exact. But are there any particular landmarks or anything in that general, 15 to 25 degree arc?
When you go back to where the arrow is and look, you can see that it points a little bit to the right of that mountain peak that's right there, that the monastery is built into. Just slightly, as if the road was to curve, it would be following the road. But there's no other landmarks. It's not intersecting anything that you've seen so far.
Okay. Well, I guess we just head in that direction. Once we get to the point where if there were a road, it would go around. Is it navigable? I mean, can we go off the road and work our way around?
It's possible.
Or is it too risky?
Hey, anything is
I mean,
possible. You get a good roll, anything is possible.
well, yeah, but I mean, how risky does it look? Does it look like, a slip and you could be headed down the side of the mountain to your death, or
Um, I think if the ground was to give way, you'd be able to suspect that you would fall over the side of the mountain.
okay? The road that leads to the monastery, does it also lead past the monastery?
Yes, it
Like
did.
the monastery is there, but it also goes beyond, or
Yes, it
does
did.
it just stop at the monastery?
No,
It does go beyond?
the road continues beyond. Yeah.
Okay.
So Zay, why don't you just follow the road up,
You
and do
broke up on me.
you want to just follow the road and
So
see
the
where it leads?
road, does it continue to go by, or
Yeah, it goes up
I'm not
and
getting what you're saying?
it goes up and it curves to the right of the mountain.
Okay. So it does
Back.
lead beyond the monastery.
Yep. So as you follow the road, you notice little drops of blood every.
So we found the trail
Yeah.
behind a trail behind the monastery.
Yeah, you follow the road and you see the trail of blood following it a little bit.
Well, we didn't find one that would take us directly around that side of the mountain,
Okay. But we
but
okay.
but
But
I
we found a
think
trail, right?
Correct. Can you guys both attempt spot hidden rolls?
Hello?
no,
Okay.
we're losing you again.
Can you both make spot hidden rolls?
Sure.
Sure.
All right. So Rob is, Anson is looking at the ground trying to follow the road. Sydney looks ahead and sees maybe another 100 feet away a small hut or a small collection of huts further down the road.
Whoa. Okay. I point them out to Anton and say, "It looks like, quietly and whisper, it looks like somebody's got a little village there."
Oh, let's
Yeah, it's just like
take a
3 or
look.
so huts.
Okay.
Yeah.
Couple of huts.
Ensign will draw his revolver.
Sydney will draw her Luger.
Okay. All right, so you follow it.
And we will, creep in, try to be quiet.
All right, so there are 3 buildings here, approximately 100 feet or so away from where the road is. They look to be
What
huts.
does the construction of this look like?
It looks the same way as the huts in the village did. A little bit more ramshackle, but the same general concept.
Okay.
All right. Make.
Is there any sign that anybody's recently been here, like a
Well, when you approach what looks like the largest
fire pit in the center?
when you approach what looks like the largest of the houses, the little largest hut, you see a thin plume of smoke rising up from a crude chimney.
Okay.
You want to sneak up and investigate?
Let's do that. Not
All right.
that I'm sneaky at all, but
Well, then you could both attempt stealth rolls.
no.
So Anson makes a lot of noise on the rocks. You know,
Yeah, he's a big,
he's
not
not super stealthy.
terribly
Sydney's watching
graceful
every
guy.
Sydney's watching every step she takes.
And for every silent step she makes, I step on a twig.
At least I still think there's only one person
That's true.
referred to.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
do you want to go into that largest house first, or do you want to
Well,
go
if it's
around?
just a hut, I want to like listen. I want to listen at the backside of the hut and see if we hear anything first, or we
Maybe,
burst in.
yeah, maybe
It'll
find a
make the
crack in
difference.
the wall to peek through.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense to do that. Sort of that way, we know whether to go into the house blasting or go in, with a little bit more friendly demeanor.
Or just set it on fire from the outside.
That works too.
Yeah.
All right. So when you go behind the large hut, you smell the same kind of smell that you smelled in that little room in the monastery of just filth.
Someone's living there.
Um,
Excrement. Okay.
yeah. But I mean, this is outside. And you see little wooden posts, and it looks like a little wooden fence around this square area. You would have to walk through
Okay.
to get to the back of the house, where there is a little door leading inside. So do you
Okay.
do you want to go walking through it, or
Yeah,
do you want to go
no, my
a different way?
shoes.
Do you want to check this? Well, do you want to check the other two huts first and then check this one last?
Yeah. Let's
Okay.
give the others a quick look.
We'll
All
do
right.
that.
Not that I haven't already alerted everyone that I'm here, but
All right. So both huts look like they're meant for storage. They're much smaller, no decoration whatsoever, but both are littered with what remains of wooden crates and garbage.
Any idea what was in the crates?
Probably food or clothing, but that's it.
All right.
It looks long
You want to
abandoned.
go check the one? Oh, long abandoned. You want to go check the one hut that we're going to find dead people in?
yeah. Let's go check that one out.
All right, we go check the smelly dead people hut.
All right. Are you going to go through the front door or the back door? Or the back door is
It's a
that
hut. It has a back door.
it has a back door. That's where that fenced in area of
The
rancid.
latrine.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's
That's
go
what
into
that-
the front.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So if this actually loads for me. All right. So this room is filled with smoke. You can't see anything beyond, how far your hands can reach in front of your face. It smells
Does it smell
horrible.
like-
It does smell in here. Not as bad as outside did, but it does smell a little bit in here.
Yeah. The smoke smell like wood smoke, peat smoke, burning flesh.
Make a spot hidden roll.
You should know by now that
Yeah,
I can't
it's-
do that. Oh wait, I did that.
You did that.
Hey, good job.
Eh,
Hey, we both did.
nice.
All right.
We're both
So
spotted.
you
No, spotting.
kind of try to peer through the haze, and you pick out a few things. This hut has a second floor to it. It's tall. It's ramshackle, but it's tall. That's accessible with a wooden ladder that's propped up against one wall. And on the floor is some what looks like animal refuse. and the remains of a body that's been thoroughly mutilated. You can
Does
both
it
make
look
sanitary.
like it was mutilated?
Recently, yes, and you can both make sanity rolls.
That is you assuming again.
Yeah.
Of course not.
Yay.
All right,
Not bad.
Sydney, you take 1 point of sanity loss.
Boo.
All right. Anson takes 3 points of sanity loss.
Close to that breaking point.
You only go temporarily insane if you take enough sanity at one time to lower you below that.
Uh, well, temporary insanity is if you take 5 or more.
Right.
Correct.
Indefinitely insane
It's 20%.
is cumulative. Yeah.
Yep.
So after you've taken a fifth of your total starting sanity,
Right.
which I'm getting close to. I only started with 35. So I'm sitting on 30 now.
All right. So this corpse that you find is been entirely skinned. Most of it's left is there's some muscle left and bone. Nothing else to identify who it was.
Any remnants of clothing or anything in here?
Nope, nothing. But you can make listen rolls or attempt to.
Okay. Yeah. I'll make a listen check. It must be something worth listening for. Nope, not today.
You do manage to hear something, even though you're not paying attention. It sounds like the shuffling of feet coming from somewhere else. Can't tell if it's in the
Outside or
area.
above us?
You can't tell if it's outside, if it's in the same area you're in, or upstairs. Or up the ladder. There's no stairs.
You want to take a peek up the ladder?
Yeah, one of us do that while the other kind of keeps an eye on the two doors. In
Okay.
case somebody comes rushing in from outside.
Okay. We both have the same spot hidden, so.
All right.
Okay, and Anson will climb up.
All right, Anson.
What the heck?
Make a climb roll. This ladder's rickety. It's not in the best condition.
Oh, for Pete's sake. Ah!
You fall down the ladder right away. And you're going to take 1 point of damage from your fall.
Yeah. All right. Ah. Damn it. Maybe you ought to give it a shot. I'm apparently.
Yeah, I guess I'll have to try it. I don't know if I'm any good at climbing ladders, though. Here we go. Apparently not.
Hey,
But at least I didn't fumble.
No, you didn't fumble.
That's good.
You kind of.
That's going to be so amazing. So how'd you guys do in your Call of Cthulhu game? Well, we died because we don't know how to climb ladders.
So you get a couple steps up, and then you start to think, "Oh man, what's going to happen if I fall?" Anson just fell. I don't know what's going to happen. And you just kind of freeze up on the ladder. You're kind of standing there, 3 steps up. Oh man! and you can definitely now hear footsteps from above you.
I would hope so. So many people have fallen. Okay, I guess you want to try. You want to try? I'll try again.
Okay. Again.
You got a better chance than I do of making it. So.
But not apparently today. Maybe we should just start shooting up into the ceiling and call it a day.
Who is that? Could you come down?
As you're on the ladder, you look up and you see a man looking down at you.
Oh, hello there.
Hi.
He's kind of peering at you. He looks, a little bit on the emaciated side. His eyes are black. And he starts saying something to you that you don't understand. He's speaking very fast. Do either of you have Cthulhu Mythos?
That was...
believe so.
That was Winchester.
That was only him. Okay.
Yeah, I don't have it.
So he is shouting something you don't understand, and he kind of leans back out of view right as Anson, you feel something blow into the like a stiff wind, and an invisible force grabs hold of your leg.
Ah! I'm gonna kick at it with my free leg, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, that's easily a good idea to do. Sydney, you're gonna try to shoot at it from your position.
Well, it's invisible. I don't see anything.
Well, you can see Anson being
Something's
lifted
got
up.
my leg.
Oh, okay. He's such a evil person. I'm gonna point my Luger at the guy and say in Mandarin, "Call it off."
He leans back down. Why?
Well, if you must know, he's my friend.
I killed the American. Do you think I would not kill this one? By the way,
Not before I kill you.
He's speaking very fluent English.
Not before I kill you. Sydney says, her face determined and set.
He starts laughing.
About a pound and a half. I shoot him.
All right, make an attack roll. Just straight roll.
Yes. But apparently I can't do anything today.
Yeah, your bullet goes wide.
Wait a second. This is a Luger. I get to fire 3 times, don't I?
Yep.
It's a pistol. So the second shot has 1 penalty die,
yep.
And the third shot has a second penalty die, right?
Yes, correct. Okay.
Oh, boom!
Wow, you shot him.
Extreme, success.
So, roll damage.
That is a good roll.
You can roll make a damage roll.
Okay. How do I do that? Oh yeah, you just roll. It's 1d10. 7 points of piercing, or 7 points of. It's an impalement weapon, but I didn't roll an extreme success, so it's just 7 points of damage.
So,
and then the second shot,
he reels from the gunshot. You shoot him right in the upper chest. The blood sprays out everywhere.
All right, and the the third shot, I assume I can still fire again, even if I've hit him, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you can.
Oh, I missed this turn.
But you missed.
Okay.
So
but I still got him.
You got him.
That's what matters.
He's got his hand clutched to his chest, and you see him stumbling back out of sight.
I don't imagine this thing is dropping me, though, is it?
No. So, Anson, you can try to defend yourself. You have your
Well,
gun
I've got
already
my,
readied.
my revolver's already out. I'm just gonna fire up into the thing, see if it makes any difference. So, yeah, and I'll just go ahead and take 3 shots too. May as well.
All right.
So first
is the extreme.
Yeah.
Wow. So that's an impalement.
Yeah. Your bullet goes through something that you can't see, and you're dropped immediately as it is howling in pain.
Okay.
Um,
So that would have been 12 plus 7. So, yeah, 19 points of damage.
and you can, as you're falling, you can see a little shimmer in the air, and for just the briefest moment, you can see it. You can see the tulpa. And it really looks like a long insect. Might want to say even an ant type thing or a cockroach,
Mm-hmm.
but with clawed forearms. And
Pretty.
you're
Wow.
almost a little afraid because you see it has wings.
Yeah, well, that makes sense since it was flying. As I'm now being dropped, can I take these other 2 shots, or is that not going to be possible?
You can. I'll allow you to do it. Still with all the penalty dice
Okay.
and all that.
Oh, second shot's a fail, and third shot's
Yeah.
a fail. Okay.
Yeah, so you're trying to keep shooting, but just the impact of landing is
Threw off
enough
your aim.
yeah.
Okay. Any damage from the drop, or was I not far up enough?
I'm gonna say you
or-
weren't far up enough to take damage.
Okay.
So I
That's
mean, you
good.
have the wind knocked out of you, but you don't. You're able to stand back up
Okay.
after a few seconds.
I'm going to try to climb up the ladder again and see if I can find the guy.
All right. Again, make a climb roll.
We're going to be defeated by a ladder. I swear.
Everything was going
Oh!
fine.
You
Apparently,
fly up that ladder
apparently
now.
the fear of death.
You're
He figured
you're
out this
motivated.
whole ladder climbing thing.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
motivated. You just
this
climb
whole
up
this whole
that
ladder
ladder.
thing.
You get up there.
You
So
were overthinking it before.
So in my left hand, I take out my electric lantern, my flashlight, and in my other hand, I've got my Luger, like, braced over in like a tactical position, and I'm like looking for the guy.
All right. You can see him. He's laying on the floor of this room that looks like it's been, there's like some sort of a little bit of bedding in there.
Right, it's like a
Small
little
piece-
loft.
It's a loft. There's a little furniture there, but the thing that stands out most is this giant mural that's hanging on the wall, drawn in chalk on this big piece of paper. I'm going to show it to you guys now.
That's the sigil. That's the thing for the. Yeah, that's
Portal.
the portal.
That would be my guess.
And as you look at it, it
So
almost seems like it's
I'm gonna
moving.
fix my light on him and say, "Call it off now."
And he just looks at you and smiles. You can't stop it. He says, you can't stop it. It's too late.
Did you get that?
Looks like you're talking, but we can't hear. Oh, there you are.
He says, It's too late. You can't stop it.
All I heard is that he said, "Stop it."
Yeah, you're breaking up pretty badly.
Damn, I swear. Ugh. All right. Can you hear me?
All right, I'm gonna shoot him. Yeah, I heard him.
Okay.
I'm gonna shoot him again.
Okay.
Yeah, how do I? So you said this is drawn in paper,
Yes, it's drawn on paper.
but it's how more. I wonder if I should just shoot it. I don't think a couple holes will probably. Well, let's get him dead, and then we'll worry about the paper. All right, first shot. Fail. Second shot. Definitely failed. Third shot. Oh, made
Okay.
it. Success.
Yeah, let's see. And he's looking at his thing. Yeah, you shoot him. The bullet goes right into his neck,
5 points.
and he stops breathing. And you see the blood starting to pool around him.
Okay. That's my turn. I can only do so much. So I yelled down at Anson. He's finished.
Now, can I still see this thing, or is it gone back? To
It's
being
gone back to
invisible?
being invisible.
Is it still making noise?
Oh yeah, and you can see as it moves through the smoke exactly where it is. It's disturbing the smoke in
okay.
the air.
I'm gonna put
All
try
right.
to put 3 more shots into it. Then.
Then you don't have to take disadvantage on your first
Let's
shot.
see. First,
First missed.
Doesn't matter.
okay. Second's a fumble. That's not good.
You
Should
shoot.
probably resolve that before I try to do it.
That's a malfunction on your gun. It jams.
Yeah.
Is it? No,
Yeah.
No, my malfunction is 100.
That's what you rolled, the fumble.
Yeah. You
The
start
98
to
was a fumble.
you start to
I mean, the fumble could still be a malfunction.
you start to aim the gun. You try and you feel the gun starting like it's gonna stick, and as you pull shift your weight, the gun fires. The bullet hits the floor, ricochets back into you, and you take 3 points of damage from shooting yourself.
Ah, damn it!
Jeez. Good job, Anson.
Yeah. Well, this isn't my day, apparently. Damn it. Okay. I'm not going to take any more shots after that, I don't think.
What's attacking you, right?
Probably gonna, yeah, I imagine.
Okay.
I don't imagine it's the kind of thing you scare off, especially not by shooting myself.
All right, so yeah, Anson is going to come at you. You can see it approaching. Take a swipe at you.
Ooh.
And it hits you and deals 9 points of damage.
All right.
You dodge.
You can
I'm
try
gonna
to
try and do a
you can
dodge.
try to
here, 'cause
dodge.
That's gonna hurt. But I can't. Okay,
push.
that hurt.
So it kind of hit you with its claw and threw you across the little room.
Ah, for fuck's sake!
How many hit points do you have left?
12.
That's all left. All right. It can't do another attack, so you can. It goes back to Sydney. What are you trying to do?
It's going to come up with. I'm going to use this guy's blood, and I'm going to deface that mosaic.
Okay.
And then I'm going to rip it off the wall.
Just make an intelligence roll.
Oh. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, you take some of the guy's blood and start to smear it on the mural, but the blood almost seems to be soaked in immediately and vanish from sight, as though it's being drained.
I'm gonna rip the thing off the wall. I'm gonna rip the thing off the wall.
All
you
right.
said it's on paper, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, no roll for it. You could just take it and tear it down.
Yeah, and I'm gonna light it on fire. I have a lighter.
All right. You take your lighter
I have
and
matches.
you light the thing on fire. It's paper. It burns.
Yeah. Okay. I assume that's all I can do.
Yeah. Now, Anson, it's stalking towards you again.
Shoot it.
I am going to fire my last round.
All right.
Yeah, I only have 2 left of my clip.
Damn.
Well, you shoot.
Well, wait a second. That was
you know
up by 1 point. I would spend a piece of point on luck.
Yeah, I can use luck I'm gonna use luck on that one.
All right.
To make that a hit.
Okay.
So 6 points of damage.
All right, so you deal 6 more points. And it sort of howls a little bit in agitation, but it keeps coming at you.
Damn it.
And you can't reload. You have to wait till your next round to reload.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Is Winchester and his elephant gun here with us?
Oh, yeah, he came with you. So, yeah, I mean, if you want to, he can join the fight.
Oh, hell yes, I want to.
Hey, Winchester, blow this thing away for us.
I was going to say that he was standing outside the door.
I've kind of been not using him because it's like,
He's not here.
Yeah, but right now we could really use his elephant gun.
Okay. Yeah. I'll say that he can step into the doorway and shoot.
Okay.
His elephant gun.
I've got a sheet open here, so yeah. He's just gonna fire once at it. I have no idea what his skill is. Oh, it jammed.
Look at his face. That's why he's
God.
100. That's literally a malfunction and a fumble.
Thanks a lot, Jack.
The rifle ends up jamming on him, and the bullet is lodged somewhere inside. It'll take him a little while to get the bullet free, so he can reuse the weapon. But in the
Appreciate
meantime,
the help, Jack.
Tulpa is right on you again.
Oh man!
But it swings and misses.
Oh, it missed.
Ah, nice.
Sydney's turn.
So Sydney, go ahead.
So that thing's on fire from the top of the where the ladder is. I'm going to shoot where the invisible thing is.
Okay. Go right ahead and shoot.
All right. So first shot. Oh my God! I can't believe I missed. Okay, and second shot.
Missed.
Also missed.
Yeah.
And that would click it empty. I can reload on my next turn.
All right. So, Anson, do you want to reload your handgun, or do you want to draw a different weapon?
I'm trying to remember what reloading a revolver. I know it takes.
It'll take 1 round.
We'll take 1 round to reload all the cylinders.
Really, I always thought it took longer. Okay, yeah,
I technically think it's a number of rounds equals to your dex divided by 10, but your dex is so high, I think you can reload all 6 rounds or all 8 rounds.
Yeah, dex divided by 10 would be 6. So, okay, yeah, I'll reload
All right.
frantically.
All right. You're reloading as fast as you can, and it's gonna. Well, it doesn't have to reload. It's gonna just try to take another attack at you. And it's an extreme.
Oh, that's not good.
So
Dodge.
I would try to roll
Let me
dodge
give you
if
a
you can.
dodge. Yeah. Here goes. Ah, that's not. Oh, they needed a crit to beat it anyways.
Yep. So it's just cause it's not considered a piercing weapon of any kind.
Oh, that's good.
So
Okay,
it just
yeah.
deals 5 points of damage.
Oh, that is so good.
It,
If that
it
would have been an
hurts.
impalement, it would have been like that would have killed
Oh,
me.
yeah, it hurts. I'm down to 7.
And Sydney can reload.
Sydney will
If you want
reload.
to.
She has a clip, so I can reload and take one shot.
Yep.
Because I'm not reloading the clip, I'm just sliding a new clip into it. Always bring a second clip. All right, first shot. 8 out of 8 rounds. Here we go. First shot. Hard success. Not an impalement, but hey, I will take it. 3 points of damage.
Successes are good.
Yeah.
I can't even
Second,
get right now.
second shot. Totally failed. And third shot. Failed.
Failed. All right.
So I hit one.
Winchester's seems like he's getting the bullet clear, so he can shoot the next round. But
Yeah,
it's
or he
going.
could draw his revolver.
Or he could drop his elephant gun and just draw his revolver.
He could.
But he
But he's
loves
not-
that elephant gun. He really loves that elephant gun.
He does. Because the tulpa's going to take another swipe at you, Anson.
That's fair enough. Well, can I shoot it first?
Yeah, doesn't he go before it?
Oh yeah, you can. I'm sorry.
All right, 3 shots. First.
Ooh, good shot.
nice
9
shot.
points of damage.
Second.
At least he didn't fumble.
At least you didn't fumble it.
Third.
Third shot.
Just
Fail.
All right. Well, now it does attack you with its claws. You can try to dodge out of the way. See if you can move faster than it can swipe at you. And it rolled
Yes,
that hard.
please.
It's that roll.
Okay. Come on. Damn. And that was 9 points?
Yep.
6.
6?
Yeah,
It was 9 that I did.
You
Yeah,
did not.
6.
It did 6.
Yeah. So I'm down to 1 hit point.
Okay.
Pretty sure that's a major wound. I'm pretty sure I'm beyond being a major wound, but
All right. So
Back to Sydney.
back to Sydney.
Hopefully, you might want to consider running on your turn. There is that back door. Okay,
Yeah.
shot number 1.
Missed.
Missed. Shot number 2. 4 points of damage. And shot number 3. Failed.
All right. So in this round, Winchester can shoot again. His gun is jammed. So if you wanted to shoot
please kill
again,
this thing. Yes.
Oh! An extreme piercing!
That's going to be 12 plus it's 18. And 12 plus 22.
That's 30.
all right.
No,
The
12 plus 22, 32, 34.
Yeah.
the creature howls and collapses onto the floor.
Boom. And done too soon. Oh my
Do you want some
God.
first aid?
Yeah, please.
I actually have first aid at 40. But I can't do it today, so you might have to first aid yourself.
I'll give it a shot.
Hey, good job.
All right. So does that give me 1 point back?
I think so.
I think.
It's 1d4
Oh,
because I'm
okay.
running it with some of the pulp rules.
Okay.
Not 2 points.
Hey, 2.
What? Twice as much as I thought I was going to get. So now I'm up to 3.
Good job.
I'm practically, I'm practically dead still, but
Yeah, we'll
a
get
little
back down
further
this
away.
mountain. Now
I'm
that
3
he's out
times better than I was before I made the first aid roll.
All right.
You want to search the hut down there, and I'll search up here because I don't want you. I don't want to
Fall off
fall
the
from
ladder and kill
to
myself.
kill you. That would be embarrassing.
I fell off the ladder and broke his neck.
I'll search up
as
here,
your-
and Anson can search down there.
As your guys are starting to look around now that the Tulpa is dead, you can both make Constitution rolls.
Oh,
Okay.
lovely. Oh, I can't.
Nope, not today.
All right. I'll tell you what those rolls are for after the session. But you can
okay.
You can look around, and I'll be straight with you. There's nothing to find.
Okay. So the guy had no notes, no nothing. All right.
Nope, nothing.
Well, I'm gonna help Anson put his arm over my shoulder, and I guess we're gonna walk back to the village and bandage you up a little bit, and then make our way back to town, back down the mountain.
Yeah.
I don't envy the hike you have ahead of you.
Yeah. No, we could stop at the monastery. It's probably closer, and
They'd probably be able to help you out.
better knowledge of medicine in there.
Oh, true. Yeah, we could stop there. Yeah, we could
let's
stop
go
there. Tell them we killed the Topa,
Yeah.
and we took care of their monk problem.
All right.
Yeah, we'll tell them where it is in case they want to go confirm it, investigate it.
Yeah. Help him back down to the monastery.
All right.
Especially before this hut becomes on fire, because I lit that thing on fire, and this hut's probably going to go down with it too. So
Exactly. It will.
Oh, goody.
All right. So, at the monastery, Anson, they're able to heal half your hit points.
Excellent.
good Chinese medicine.
They're able to. They take care of you. They treat you well.
Excellent.
You would know that you're now going to have to go back to Arkham to report that Professor Ramsey died.
Yep.
Yeah.
But were there any other members of
There were just he had basically just hired porters.
Okay, so all the others were
Yeah, there was
basically
no other
natives.
for the most part no other researchers.
Okay.
Yeah, aside from like Sydney and Winchester, he didn't hire a lot of people aside from the porters to help carry supplies. This was his research trip.
Okay. Just want to make sure we weren't leaving anybody behind.
Yep. So Sydney, are you going to go back to America with Anson?
Well, I'm not from America, actually.
No.
My character's actually from Hong Kong, so. Yeah, I was born. If you look at my character sheet, I was born in Perth, Australia, and my residence in Hong Kong. So I will probably go back to there.
Okay. All right. So
Exchange numbers, give up my address, tell them to write me, telegram if,
Yeah,
something important comes up.
yeah. I'll let you know what the outcome of this is. I'm gonna have to talk to the society, obviously, and then I'm gonna have to go to Avery's parents, check in with them.
Yeah, good
Uh,
luck on all that. It sounds like you got a lot of
yeah, it sounds like a lot of fun,
sounds
doesn't it?
like you got a lot of fun things to do.
yeah,
It'd be good as if I could write up a story that people would actually believe.
Well,
But I'm
if
not.
you want to sidestep over to Hong Kong for a couple of days and get yourself back together before that long flight on that crappy plane they had back then to America, you're welcome to. I got a spare room.
Yeah, I mean, may as well head home via Hong Kong, anyways. So sure.
Okay.
all right. Well, for all intents and purposes, this chapter is complete.
Yay!
All
Um,
right. So now,
Jason,
what was the
you
Constitution roll for?
survived a Call of Cthulhu
you
game? Oh
you
my god!
you
I
survived this
tried my best
chapter.
not to.
Yeah, yeah, Anson, you were
Oh,
struggling. I mean, came so very close to dying in a chapter that you should not have even come anywhere near this close to dying in.
Yeah.
But for the Constitution rolls,
Just one lousy dodge roll success would have been nice, but apparently that was too much to ask.
hey, it's Call of Cthulhu. It's hard to be good in even one thing, much less multiple things.
That's true.
yeah,
You know, I think the most successful character I ever saw played in Call of Cthulhu had something like a 90% dodge because he put extra points into dodge, and then they had like a 90% combat skill, and that was it. Because not spotting hidden things or not listening to things isn't likely to kill you, but not being able to defend yourself and avoid damage will.
oh yeah, I ran the game and all they had to do is succeed at some really basic rolls, and they missed every single one. And I'm like, I
Yeah.
had to try to figure out how I was gonna, convey these clues, considering they missed everything.
Yeah.
It
So what
happens.
was the con roll for?
Okay, so
I'm sure
when
this is going to
you
be fun.
when you burned that mandala, the gateway, on the paper,
Yeah.
it released sort of I'd say almost a cosmic energy type thing
Okay.
that ripped through your bodies and unlocked sort of a hidden potential of what your bodies are able to do. So I'm going to
Oh.
allow you guys for the next session to have unlocked pulp talents.
Oh, so we'll get two pulp talents? Wow.
Yes, you will be able to get.
Or
Pulp
do we get
talents.
two or do we get one?
You get two.
So do we get two or one?
You will get two.
We get two. Okay.
All right. Well,
Okay.
So I think I even have
I'll
the
have
pulp
to-
talent list here under the
I
character
think you do. Yeah.
creation guide.
Pulp.
So
No.
please,
I have a book, so
yeah. If not,
I'll have to
I'll
go through
add them
them.
too. I'll be able to add them in.
okay.
Yeah.
Hey Anson, that quick healer one, you might want to look into that. Maybe.
Yeah, that looks like a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All
I'll
right.
have to look
Well,
through this.
So we're at the end of the chapter. Do we make improvement rolls?
yes, you can. You can make improvement rolls.
Yeah, let's get that done.
Yeah. Let me go to my character sheet and look at all the things that I horribly failed at doing.
Okay.
And do that.
So add 5 to firearms.
Do you ever make an improvement roll for your own language? I can't see how you ever would.
I don't believe.
I guess if you had to roll against it.
Yeah,
right?
typically with own language, you don't roll it all that often. I don't know how you
No.
could improve it. I know it improves with age. Normally.
Yeah, if you make an education improvement. Yeah. All right, so let me
But that's
roll
all I know.
mine. So we're trying to roll above our current, not below this time,
Yeah, we
right?
want to fail a roll.
Okay.
Like that. And it is 1d10, right?
Yes.
hmm
1.
I'm letting Anson do all his.
I shouldn't complain. I got some good ones too.
Are you done?
I've got 2
All
more
right.
to do. Oh, what happened?
I don't know.
For some reason the page just reloaded on me.
Discord's been wonky lately. Wow, 2 talents.
Okay, 2 more to roll here. Let me just get the rolls out of the way. So, persuade. I don't get.
Nothing. You want fails. Oh, there you go.
Spot hidden. I get a. So.
For once, you barely failed that one.
Oh.
And hey.
Hey, it goes up by
much
10.
better at spotting things.
That makes sense. Now, if only you could get better at climbing things like ladders.
Yeah.
Well,
I would have had to have gotten at least 1 success in order to.
Do you realize that climbing ladder almost killed you? Because if you would have been on the 2nd floor, it probably wouldn't have been able to come up there and get us.
Yeah, that's a possibility.
So, are you done?
I'm done.
Okay. Yay! My climb goes up because I'm good at climbing. Watch, it's only going to go up 1 point. No, 5. Hey, I'll take 5. 5 is good. I'll take 5.
Whatever you can.
Yeah, I'll take what I can get. And my dodge. That didn't go up. Firearms. That didn't go up. Library use. Oh, yay, library use is going to go up. 4. Yay for library use. My listen. Nope, not going to go up. Natural world. Oh, yay, natural world is going to go up. Oh, by 9.
Nice.
Oh. 19. Spot hidden isn't going to go up. Oh my god, my stealth is going to go up. It was already almost at its max. It was already at maxed out. It's going to go up 8.
98.
Wow.
Nice.
I'm almost a ghost. And my survival is going to go up 1. And my Mandarin is going to go up. Maybe. Okay, it's not rolling. Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah, it's going up too. 8. Wow. I now speak. The only reason why I was asking about the whole your own languages is because my foreign language is now better than my native language. Which I just think sounds weird. But, oh well.
Yeah.
Oh, and then
Maybe you've
survival.
just spent so much time in Hong Kong
Yeah,
not
I'm practicing
using English. Yeah. You've got native.
Yeah. Wow, I'm almost a ghost. I have a 98 stealth.
That's crazy.
Yeah. That's really crazy. Way crazy. Okay.
And sanity rewards?
Oh, yeah, sanity rewards.
Yep.
How much do we get?
Okay.
A D10, 2
I
D6?
could really use some. That and luck.
All right. So luck. That's
How much? Oh, and luck and luck and sanity.
So luck 18 points.
All of us go up 18 points. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so
It was a very good roll.
83,
Let's see.
91.
Wow. I'm up over 50 now. That's
Yeah.
cool.
I guess you'll still be making the group luck rolls because you have the lowest.
Yeah, but at least I got a better chance of making it than failing.
That's true.
Now. At least until I need to make that big spend.
Yep.
That's true. And how much sanity do we get back?
Okay. Let me see. Oh man, the tulpas.
And then how much was Professor's thing paying us?
Yeah.
We didn't do this for free.
No, but he wasn't paying you a lot either.
He hired us, remember?
Yeah, he wasn't paying you a lot.
That's true, but we didn't do it for free.
I'll say he paid you a couple $100 a piece. He paid. I mean,
Okay.
it wasn't a lot, but it
US.
wasn't a little.
Okay.
I'd say he paid
take
you
that.
$200 a piece. Yeah.
That's pretty good consulting work for back in that time period.
Yeah, that
for
was.
a couple weeks worth, for a month's worth.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then, of course, he made you pay for all your supplies. So
It's cost around $200.
So he in the end he cheaped out. He's like, yeah, here's all this money, but now you have to go buy all your stuff.
Bullets weren't that much. That's like what we spent the most on was bullets. I mean, really, I need to buy a couple boxes of ammo.
You both gain
Sanity reward?
5 in Cthulhu Mythos.
Ooh. Okay.
I'll take that.
Let me get my calculator because.
So 5 in Cthulhu Mythos will reduce my maximum sanity to 94.
Yeah, looks like it did that automatically.
It should do it by itself.
Oh, okay.
You're rewarded 12 points.
Oh, nice. I'll go
That's
to
a big help.
60.
42. Oh, I can't remember. Do I reset?
You go back to where in Sandy on that little tiny box all the way to the right, you type in your new number and it will figure out your current and your permanent and your insanity value.
Right. I have to like hit the start button or something though to reset it, right?
I don't have a start button. No, you just type the new value in the start button where it says start. You type in the new value you just.
Oh,
gave me.
okay. I didn't know what that was.
So you add the 12 points
Kind of
to wherever it was, put that into the start thing, and then it calculates everything for you.
Okay. That's kind of a confusing way of doing it. Okay, I see what's going on now. 42, 33 is...
So 5 Cthulhu. Nice. I guess we're going to end a little early today because we're not going to move on to the next chapter with 15 minutes left in the session.
Correct. Yeah, we're going to end it right now.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, well, Anson will... I mean, I know he's going to be checking in with the society to figure out the, report. And being a journalist, he's going to write up on the trip, during the trip back to the States, is write up a report of everything that happened.